Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5. Starting at number 5. Molinillo de café copyright con. The KitchenAid blade coffee grinder is a great budget-friendly way to grind coffee beans, but it does take a bit of effort. It's not a burr grinder, so you might not have the most consistent grounds. But, as long as you don't mind doing a little extra legwork like pulsing and shaking periodically during grinding, it will still make a great cup of coffee. The 4-ounce stainless steel hopper may be small, but it can make up to 12 cups of coffee a euro, perfect for personal and family use. It's also worth mentioning that it has a clear lid at the top so you can watch the coffee as it's being ground. Nevertheless, since blade grinders require constant checking to obtain the desired consistency you want, it would have been nice if the entire container was transparent so you can see all the beans. Coming at number 4. Baratza Virtuoso Plus. The best-selling Baratza Virtuoso Plus is known for its precise and consistent grinds. It features 40 different grind settings that let you create the perfect texture for your coffee, whether you're making cold brew or filter coffee. Even though it is often compared to the Baratza Encore, there are several differences. Unlike the Encore grinder, it has a digital panel that allows you to grind at 0. Additionally, it has an LED light that illuminates the inside of its storage container, so you can keep an eye on it while you grind. The Baratza Virtuoso Plus also sports conical burrs, allowing it to grind up to 2 grams of beans per seconda euro, which is good to prevent heat buildup and preserves the flavor of your beans as much as possible. Overall, the Baratza is an excellent choice for anyone who wants to up their coffee-making game and make the best cup of coffee possible. At number 3. Molinillo de granos de. The Breville Smart Grinder Pro has 60 different grinder settings plus programmable options, which could be appealing if you're a serious coffee drinker. These settings allow it to deliver everything from coarse grounds for a cold brew to fine grinds if you want to make a stronger cup of coffee. Plus, it has a relatively quiet motor, which means you won't wake up everyone in your house when you are brewing your morning cup of coffee. There are a few thoughtful add-ons we appreciate about this Breville. It has a sealed plastic container that you grind your beans directly into and a magnetic tray underneath to catch any loose grinds that fly out while grinding. And if you want more control over grind size, you can always switch to manual mode. The only disadvantage is that if you are buying this device specifically to get the perfect cup of espresso, you might be disappointed as its grinds tend to be coarser. But if you need an overall solid coffee grinder, this Breville offers all that and more. Number 2 of my list. Hamilton Beach, Molinillo. For those who want to get fresh coffee grounds without spending too much, this coffee grinder from Hamilton Beach is one to consider. It looks like any other food processor and comes with stainless steel blades that break up your beans to the consistency you need. Just be aware that the blades are not as efficient as burrs, and more than likely you'll end up with particles of different sizes, which could make the coffee less consistent. But you can still use it to get a decent cup of joe. And it's super easy to use. Simply press the button to grind and release to stop. It's definitely a step up from buying pre-ground coffee, especially if you want an affordable, simple way to grind your beans daily. And number 1. Molinillo de café copyright de muelas. This coffee grinder stands given that it's an electric burr grinder with an unbeatable price. At first glance, it looks basic and unassuming, but this device can get you the consistent grind you need without much effort. It features 15 settings, not including the micro settings that let you customize your grind for a unique flavor. And the one-touch start saves your last setting, so you can simply push it to get your perfect grind. But, you should note that although the fine and medium grinds are fairly uniform, you might find some inconsistencies with the coarse grinds. But even then, it's still good enough to make a decent cup of coffee. Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.